That damn nerd show. Prepare to activate.
We can rebuild it. We have the technology.
Now broadcasting in high-definition digital audio.
That damn nerd show.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Live from Syracuse, New York to the world. Syndicated worldwide on the Icon Radio Network, Google Play, mobile phones, and so much more. That Damn Nerd Show. Now, from the SparkRack.com broadcast center, this is That Damn Nerd Show.
And we're back for another week. Brad Stone here. Across the table, I've got Mr. Scoop.
I am here physically. I just want to point this out, okay? I am here physically, mentally, and not so much. I think today we're just going to call it the Sick and Dead episode.
The Sick and Dead episode?
Yeah, because I'm sick. Mike is dead because he didn't, he couldn't make the drive.
No, he's live via Skype.
No, but he's dead.
How's he dead?
I don't know.
Hello, Mike. Is he on channel 4?
It might be.
Did you forget to bring him up? Oh, no, you muted Scoop.
Well, okay, that one's back. All right. But the other half of that, the whole dead thing, is because apparently The Walking Dead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Is he with us now? Okay. You talk for a second.
Ah, man. This is going to be one of those moments where I just absolutely hate you. So, in case everybody's wondering why technically Mike V is not here, is because we had one hell of a storm ripped through here in central New York. And the fact that I really went out and tried braving this storm myself, saw a couple of friends and all that, and the roads were pretty bad. So Mike, even though he is the one with the all-wheel drive system, he is the one that is not here. And it's okay because we love him and we don't want him to die. So have we figured out his thing? Oh, okay, we're still trying to figure out what happened to Mike V. You know what it is? He's probably gaming right now, which is actually a good thing. I would totally do it right now because there's been... Hey, Mikey!
Yeah, you can hear me. I can barely hear you guys. It's like an echo, but we'll get the kinks knocked out of it.
Yeah, buddy! So, I thought you were gaming there for a moment. I was going to be like, okay, well, Mike's here, but he's gaming. But you're here. Right?
Did we lose you again?
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, there he is.
I'm here, but I can't hear you guys very well.
Mike, it's called volume, buddy. Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, we had...
I'm way up, buddy.
We had some issues pre-show. We have... This show is being taped, not streamed.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole video, everything crashed before about 20 minutes before air. Everything died.
This is the problem. I could guarantee you that it was probably associated with the fact that something updated. And
it was Windows 10.
It was
Windows 10 updated.
Windows 10 updated, so it broke its own damn self. It appled itself.
It did. It most certainly did. Yep.
Because
and what I was hoping to do was actually, last week we talked about vMix, the software that we actually use to bring the video to YouTube.
Yep. Do we try to find a pirated copy of it or something? Is that why it's not working right?
No, actually, that's the purchased copy. A pirated copy.
Purchased?
The copy that I purchased would not bring Mike in via Skype. So I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. And then it was bringing in the feed from my laptop, but it wasn't bringing in the Skype window. So I was like, all right, what the heck's going on? So I downloaded an older version of it, which was pirated, and installed that on another computer to use like maybe a temporary video computer.
Well, I mean, you own a license for it, so technically...
I own a license for 17, not for 14.
But still, if it's not compatible, that's actually a good debate whether or not, you should consider that as good or bad. I mean, if you own a license for it, may not be the correct version. Say, in this scenario, you own the rights to version 17. 17's not working, so you got to kind of revert back to 14.
Mm-hmm.
This is still technically you're using.
I don't know, Mike. How do you
license.
feel about that?
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Yes.
we are. Yes, we are.
Oh, it sounds like I'm sitting in the control booth, like listening to you guys over a small speaker. But from what I can gather, I can't gather anything.
I'll try to see if I can get it all figured out on the first break.
Oh, well, here's something I can Brad, I can hear you pretty good. It's like muffled. Scoob is like he's talking to his jacket, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. I just want to let you guys know, I am still using Opera in this studio right now.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it. Yes.
So
He's been converted.
You've essentially converted.
Yeah, I mean, I upload YouTube videos now without having to open 3 tabs to do it. I mean, it's faster, it's better. Yeah, I'm an Opera guy now.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I am a good influence on you guys every now and then.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean-
not all the time.
Usually, when it comes to drinking, sometimes pants come off, whatever. I might not be the best of influences in that aspect, but at
That's
least
why I have a bar in my house. I remember now.
Yeah,
buddy.
speaking of alcohol, where did all of our beer go?
It's upstairs.
Why would it on the one day that I need a beer before the show?
Because
It's on another floor.
The one night that you need a beer, Brad, I need the beer the other 6 nights a week. So that kind of outweighs it.
I meant to
Considering
go
the
buy.
fact that it was my Disney debit card that paid for it.
I meant to go buy
Proof
beer.
bottles have been dropped. Done.
What? Did you pooped? Did
That's
it?
what I heard too.
I thought he said he pooped. I was gonna be like, I'm proud of you, buddy, but our listeners
Did
don't
he-
want to know that you pooped.
Did he poop?
I don't know. He's on the interwebs.
Mike, did you poop today?
I think we lost him.
I think we did too.
Uh-oh. Wait,
All right.
hold on. I shall message him and be like,
on
hey,
the
buddy.
Facebook.
Hey, buddy. It was nice talking with you and everything, but, I kind of need you for the show.
I love how we're both typing away here. I had to post something on our Facebook page, basically saying, "Look, we're having some video issues. We'll get them sorted on our first break."
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna do everything we can, even if it's no video, audio to YouTube. I'm gonna do something. Some way we'll get the audio out, but right now it's all pre-recorded.
See,
so
the issue that we're dealing with right now is that we're trying to stream and record and save to like 500 different freaking sources right now.
That's the problem. See, that's why I literally, and I don't know if you heard this before, because that wall is pretty thick, but it's also pretty thin, and there's holes all around the place for wires to come through between the 2 rooms. I said right before I walked in here, I said, this is why I don't want to stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube and Facebook. I'll tell you, I blame Joe Buskey because everything was fine until he was like, "Why you no stream on on Facebook?" And then I tried to stream on Facebook,
and you ruined everything.
And now we have to go back to our old antiquated.
Hashtag thanks,
Streamer.
Brad.
No, thanks, Joe Bus.
No.
Busky, whatever
No,
his
he
last name is.
suggested it. You attempted to implement it, and guess what, buddy? You failed, buddy. What's up with that? So I messaged Mike B. I think he might be having more problems than just his audio because, I don't know. But it's you and I, so we could go into one of our usual banters about anything and everything.
What I was going to say is, you have several stories that you put up there. The one I actually want to hear you talk about was the Valentine's Day things that you did, because I felt like that would be good for the listeners. While you do that, I'm going to run in that room and try to get everything sorted out.
Wait, what story? I'm sorry, I was actually messaging Mike trying to figure out what the hell. He says that everything sounds like he's in front of a fan on his side. So he's Darth Vadering us.
He can't. See, this is because he couldn't drive a mile and a half down the road.
A mile and a half. It's a mile and a half down to 31.
Yeah, down one road.
Yeah.
Well,
He's still here, he says.
oh, he can hear us?
I don't know if he can hear, or I don't know.
You know?
Dude, okay, seriously. All right.
I'm sorry, I
Remember
didn't mean
how
to
I said
upset you.
I was sick?
Yes.
All right.
So you're telling me that I have to carry the show while we're waiting for Mike?
No.
You realize
no,
this is a bad idea, right?
No, it's not that. I started feeling sick. I think it was Tuesday at work, and a little bit of a little throat tickle or whatnot. So I figured Thursday night I went out and I went to the store, and like seriously, I like picked up the cough drops, the cough syrup, and some kind of funky pill thing. I basically loaded up just in preparation for the fact that I don't want to be sick. Everybody's getting sick right now. So I got all that. I like drugged myself up Thursday night. Friday, I'm feeling kind of, it wasn't too bad, but it was bad enough. And here I am Sunday. I woke up this morning. I had no voice whatsoever. Of course, then again, it was because I did DJ Saturday night, but I had no voice whatsoever. And then I came back, and I'm feeling okay right now, but I'm still a little doped up, I guess you could say.
Well, you're usually doped anyway.
I know, yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how I roll. So Mike is thinking that the only thing he can hear is the control room itself. He may only be getting his feed from the control room.
See, we had that problem before, and then I switched the microphones, and he was like, oh, no, I can definitely hear you now.
I wonder what it is then that he's hearing.
I'm not sure.
I mean, it seems, I don't even know what kind of a delay we would have from the time that he's listening to the time that, he speaks. I wonder what the latency would be for him to just listen to the stream.
Do me a favor, tap on that laptop. Not listening.
No, she can't hear us.
Can you tap on the laptop, please?
Whack it. Give it a good...
Just give it a good whack real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch it.
No, don't punch it. That's my personal laptop. And
Smack it.
okay, so she's hearing Jen. So you continue what you were going to say. I'm going to go switch the input.
Well, that was pretty much all I was going to say anyways, is the fact that I'm really drugged up, but you're still going to walk out of the studio anyways. I hate it when you do this, Brad. So anyways, I did, anybody that's following our Facebook page, I did throw on a bunch of stories and all that. So hopefully we're going to get to covering some of them, because there is one in particular I really want to talk about, and that's that upcoming Bill Nye the Science Guy new episode. I'm scrolling right now to try and get to there because I've been going nuts those stories or whatnot. So Netflix is going to be rebooting a Bill Nye series, and in this he is going to be, it's called Bill Nye Saves the World. And anybody that's familiar with the old Bill Nye type of thing, he's going to be the science guy, of course. But back when it was Bill Nye the Science Guy, the series that you guys remember from like good 15, 20 years ago and that, oh my goodness, I just remembered that was like 25 years ago for Bill Nye the Science Guy. Holy cow. Wow. Anyways, so everybody remembers how back then it was more geared towards, high school-ish, maybe even middle school, sometimes elementary school kids as far as the format is concerned. Well, he's rebooting it for this upcoming year, Netflix series, and Bill Nye is back, and he's still going to be talking, like I said, about all the other stuff, but he is throwing in some extra stuff, especially in regards to the whole thing about climate control. And here's one that is going to totally freak the nerd out in you. He is going to be talking about...
Oh, there he is.
He is going to be talking about sex.
Well, Bill Nye's
That's what I
going
was
to
going to ask. Yeah,
Bill
is he talking
Nye.
about adult stuff?
Yes, he is going to be talking about adult stuff. So it is on YouTube right now, and I did post a link up onto our Facebook page.
You know what?
For Bill Nye the Saves the World preview.
You know what sucks?
What?
And is horrible? I had the trailer actually queued up and ready for Mike to hit play in vMix So that way, literally everyone watching us on YouTube and Facebook, they would get it on their screens and they would be able to watch it. And then when it finished, we would just come back and continue the show. But obviously, I can't.
It's
do
all
that.
good because the link is right there on our page.
All right, so just go to our page. Mike, you're still with us, right?
As far as you know.
As far as I know, yeah. All right. Well, I'm happy that we finally got Mike back. I mean, this is being recorded, and we'll just upload it to Facebook later. So,
Yay.
and then
Look, this whole season is gonna be like a test, so it's fine.
Well,
this whole season should not be a test.
I figured the other times around that we did this show, that would have been the test.
Season 1 and 2 should have been the test. This should be our professional
Just
season.
I remember we didn't have like a good studio until last season. Or last season we did. So this is new territory again. I kind of like it.
Yeah, if you think about it, season 1 was, us, kind of meshing and all that, and the fact that we were all talking via Skype.
Yeah.
Because we were in 3 different cities at that time. Then season 2, we moved into the new studio where we are now. It took us a little bit to hone everything in. And season 3 brings forth the whole streaming to YouTube and Facebook and all that other stuff. So.
And there's always going to be problems with that stuff.
Well, you got to adapt with everything that's going on.
And I think the thing is, and Mike can back me up on this, we haven't found the perfect program that we need to actually bring the show to the listeners. I thought maybe it was going to be vMix because it worked so well the first 2 episodes, I should say.
You can't keep track of how many we've done. It's great.
What's that?
Every week you can't keep track of how many we've done.
I forget constantly.
That's the problem. I mean, we're looking at open source type of stuff, right?
No. The vMix is closed source. In a desperation, I did download several closed source open source ones to kind of give them a try. I did try Open Broadcaster, which promptly crashed right after installation. That's no bueno.
I think probably our best solution would be to try and find something that's open source with a backed up community. That way you can, say we needed to add features such as streaming to Facebook. Go in there and suggest it, see if, the people that are working on it, crunching all the open source code and everything, can pull off something like that.
Yeah, you know what was easier, though?
When we had something that worked?
Well, when we streamed internally to our own server, and then everything else pushed out from there.
Yeah.
But it ate up so much bandwidth.
We got to make sacrifices sometimes.
That's true.
I mean, I could shut down the upstairs computer and not have to worry about streaming Rust.
But it has nothing to. It has nothing to do with that.
I know.
There's, down where we are, there's literally 3 separate networks running above our heads right now, and there's so much.
Literally, there's the green one right there.
Yep. There's another green,
another
bunch of green ones. There's a yellow one right over here.
A yellow one,
and there's an orange one over there.
So there's
literally 3.
Literally, your 3 networks.
There's 3 networks. Well, there's another network that doesn't even come to this side of the.
But what's really sad?
Facility, look.
Is the fact that we're running on 3 networks with all this. Mike is running on 1.
True.
Yep.
And he's working just fine.
He is working just fine, but Mike is directly plugged in, whereas a lot of our stuff is wireless to save money.
I like it when he's directly plugged in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, buddy.
I'm
I'm also trying to figure out how to get my podcast to you guys so we can do it, actually live too. So that'd be kind of cool. But there's little things we're working out.
Yeah, and it all falls back to software. Usually it's software. All of our hardware, our microphones.
Our software needs to be hardware.
Yes, our software needs to be hardware, essentially. But here's the thing. If I were to go out and buy a vMix piece of hardware, that's like $6,000. Opposed to the, I think, what did I say, Mike, $200 that we spent on vMix?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, it crashed, but whatever, it's fine.
It's $200. Yeah, I know, right? And then it crashes.
So
when we need it.
I just want to throw out a little update of that Bill Nye Saves the World. It is scheduled for April 21st.
Correct.
For its, it says 13-episode series will premiere on April 21st. So it's 13 episodes starting in April. Why can't it start now? I want to see it so bad. It's kind of like when Grand Tour came out. I was so psyched to see that. But thank goodness that this is a Netflix series and not an Amazon series.
Oh, yeah, I agree
Because
with you.
Grand Tour was Amazon series, and of course you have to subscribe to Amazon Video, which, I mean, yeah, it comes with Amazon Prime, but you have to subscribe to Amazon Video in order to get it. This is going to be on Netflix, which everybody already has Netflix. Hey, who doesn't have Netflix and chill, for crying out loud?
Mike, I think you use my Netflix, do you not?
I do, sir.
Yes. Okay, so
technically,
all three of us have Netflix, except only two of us are paying for it.
We're just missing chill.
Yeah, we're missing. Well, I mean, we'd have the chill if Mike was here tonight.
I have no chill. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's true. I can verify that. After knowing you as long as I've known you, yeah, you have no chill. Neither do I, though.
Thank you. Yeah, I just had to tell you to, calm your anatomy.
Calm your breastises.
Yes.
He did. He sent me a I was like, you're showing off Linus Skype. He goes, I can say it. He goes, calm your tits. It's only 8:47. I said, tits can't be calm. They're out of control.
You threw out, hey, get on Skype at 8:50 and we'll make sure everything's good. And you text me as I'm sitting back down in the studio. You're like, you're showing off why? I'm like, dude.
Dude. Mike, could you hear that?
What was that?
You didn't hear it?
There's a duck loose in the studio.
Yeah, I heard it. Jesus.
Okay.
We're going to go to a break so we can fumigate the studio now.
We're all going to leave for this whole break block.
I'm glad I'm remote.
Yeah, you
Mike,
don't gotta
take me
smell
with
this.
you. I think I'm going to go to Mike's studio.
All right, leave me alone. There's a good plan.
All right, we'll be back. You are listening to TDNS right here on Nothing. Right on YouTube.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Find That Damn Nerd Show on Facebook. Catch up with old episodes, live chat during broadcasts, and sweat to the oldies.
Wait, what was that last part?
Facebook.com/ThatDamnNerdShow. Find it, like it, be it with That Damn Nerd Show.
Man, I dig inner monologues. Hello. Oh, look, a fillet of fish just sitting here in my mind being all delicious. Hey!
That's my sandwich.
What? How did you get in my inner monologue?
Door's open. Give it back.
Man, get your own invisible sandwich.
Any day is a great day for a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. And right now at McDonald's, you can get 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for only $3.33. For limited time only, prices and participation may vary.
Welcome to Nice and Easy. How can we help?
Well, I'm thirsty. So.
We have juice, teas, waters, sodas, hundreds of drink choices.
That's a lot of drinks.
Need a boost? We've got Easy Street Coffee and great deals on energy drinks.
That's cool. And hot.
Ready to relax? Check out our craft beer selection.
Oh, classy.
How else can we help?
I think I'll just take these. Thanks.
Don't forget the milk.
At Nice and Easy Grocery Shops, we make things nice for you.
In a good, clean salad, every ingredient is the main ingredient. Whether it's big or small, first to go or best for last, sweet or not so sweet.
Seriously?
Whether it's tossed or twirled, if it's easy prey or place hard to get, every last crunch, sprinkle, and drip should be as clean as it is delicious. Panera, food as it should be.
Since the dawn of time, steak has been the unquestionable master of the menu. So to perfect the perfect, we made the Subway steak and cheese footlong just $6 for a limited time. We take lean steak, now triumphantly free of artificial preservatives and flavors, and we cover it with a heavenly blanket of cheese. Yes, cheese. Feeling spicy? Try it with Chipotle Southwest sauce. The Subway steak and cheese footlong, now just $6.
Hey, this is Brad Stone for SparkRack.com. Do you need a good quality web host without all the frills? Check out SparkRack.com today. Better yet, sign up right now and get your first month absolutely free. Just enter promo code TDNS2017 at checkout. That's promo code TDNS2017 and get your first month absolutely free. Offer valid for new customers only. Offer expires 8/30/2017. Visit SparkRack.com for updated pricing and package information.
Spark your creativity.
This is Janet. She just bought a new Ford Fusion using TrueCar, and now she's feeling confident. Very confident.
Thanks for calling the Laughing Bone.
Hi, I'd like to sign up for an improv comedy class.
The beginner class?
No, the advanced class.
Have you ever taken an improv class before?
Nope, I'm actually pretty shy in front of people.
With all this newfound confidence, Janet can't stop smiling.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Let me guess. R.
No, it is the sea we love. Get it? The letter C, like the sea.
Oh boy.
When you're ready to buy a new or used car, visit TrueCar.com or download the TrueCar app to enjoy a better car buying experience.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me.
I've never seen selection quite like this. Every color and size in my mind. They have every single thing on my list, and with 70% off, who knows what I'll find.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me. Wayfair and the shipping was free. Now my home's the home I wanted to be.
Shop everything home at Wayfair.com.
How do you feel about nice and easy grocery shops?
I love shopping at Nice and Easy. The kids love it. I love your pizza. The meatball subs are really good. I love going to Nice and Easy for powdered donuts. I follow them on their app. I bring my brother with me. The people at Nice and Easy are really friendly. Sometimes I stop at Nice and Easy to pick up dinner for the family. I've been coming here since I was a kid.
Celebrating 35 years in the business of making life nice and easy.
How's that?
Linda Fondren wanted Vicksburg to be the most fit city in Mississippi.
Walking is cheap, life is priceless.
She got 2,500 neighbors to start walking with her.
Let's come together to help each other.
She wouldn't let them give up.
And we end up losing 15,000 pounds.
Linda helped reshape the community she loved, literally.
If you want to be happy, you gotta be healthy.
Fitness. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Have you heard the news? There's more to Prime than free. 2-day shipping on shoes. There are tons of movies ready to stream. It's like living in a film lover's dream. More to Prime. More to Prime.
I want to join. How much should I pay?
You can sign up for a free trial today. So let's sing it one more time. There's more to Prime.
We now return to Carl Sagan's Cosmos, edited for Rednecks.
I'm Carl Sagan. Just how old is our planet? Scientists believe it's hundreds and hundreds of years old. Scientists have determined that the universe was created by a God. Big Bang. If you look at the bones of a Jesus Rex, it's clear by the use of carbon dating that Mountain Dew is the best soda ever made.
Find the guys on Facebook and Twitter with hashtag TDNS Live and get nerdy. That damn nerd show continues now.
And we're back.
We are.
I literally just sat down.
I was about ready to just, take the intro because I saw you were in there fiddling with things, so I was going to be like, yeah, we're back. I am the Scoob. And,
Are you?
Are
you the Scoob? Are you back?
Well, he ruined my moment, man.
No.
I had my shot, my one and only shot, my one opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted. One moment. Just capture it.
Mom spaghetti.
Let it slip.
You blew it.
Mom spaghetti. Well, he came in and he literally jumped right into his seat and he's like, we're back. I'm like,
King Brad, man. King Brad.
Shut up, dude. I was trying to make sure that the Icon Radio Network was streaming.
Well, it's streaming.
I'll stream something.
I got something you could stream.
At least 3 times a day I stream something.
I'm getting a little more.
How about urine? Urine, I stream urine. Yeah, I pee. A lot.
Not a lot.
That's just what really awkward. I mean, not complaining. It's
that's how I do.
Our typical thing. with
I'm in a weird
awkwardness.
comfort zone right now, and also my bar is right outside the door. So is my whiskey, so we're good.
I was gonna say, so you're probably living it up with some alcohol right now, aren't you?
A little bit.
He's probably had
Yeah,
some.
buddy. Proud of you. What are you
Yeah.
doing now, Brad?
I'm making sure that our live feed is actually working.
Oh,
so.
okay. All right. So you're actually streaming it live, like our listeners can too.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so
right now they're they're gonna listen to themselves, listening to themselves that have already listened to ourselves. So that's a lot of that's. I'm I'm lost.
I'm gonna put it out on our Facebook
I'm
page.
gonna need that to be written out in redneck style so I can understand it too.
I'm gonna put it out on our Facebook page, and y'all can share it.
You can chill. So.
Y'all.
Y'all.
He did say that.
I did.
Oh God, no! We're going backwards with this show. I don't want to go backwards. We need to.
We did just have that bumper where it was,
Well,
science for rednecks or whatever, so,
I've got another one. I've got another one that we did use for Nerdvana. That was the Hick music. I don't know if you remember that, Mike.
Ooh.
Vaguely.
Yes. So I've got that.
I'm intrigued. I want to hear
We
that
should
one.
play it next break, yeah.
I don't think we can queue it up that fast.
Oh, no.
And
Say it ain't so, King Brad.
And it doesn't. Shut the heck up. And it doesn't. It doesn't have a DJ Mars bed or a DJ Mars liner with it.
It's okay.
No.
I mean, do we have who's the one that does it? Is it
DJ Mars?
No. I'm talking about the older one. Was it? It's
No, it's like first or second season Nerdvana. Yeah.
I'm vegan. Sorry. I'm
Wow, so that would be. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we won't mention that then. Okay. Cool.
Yes. We don't. Mike sends me a message while we're on break. I'm in my long underwear.
Oh, pictures or it didn't happen.
So I had to clear the driveway before we started, and yeah, so.
Yeah, but your driveway isn't that huge.
No, but it's enough. It's
You know
enough.
what? You want a real challenge? You should do your driveway with the snowblower that Brad has.
Yeah.
That thing is so anemic. I'm gonna have to bring my good one over one of these days because I got one of those big, massive ones.
He keeps saying that.
It's powered,
I've yet to see it.
It's powered by dinosaurs, so
Nice.
it'll actually get stuff done. The one that Brad has, you can fire it up using the electricity. You plug it into the wall and like the little angry pixies, kick the motor into gear. And all it does is just like, it doesn't actually like throw the snow like
Kind
up
of
and
flings
over.
it a little bit.
It doesn't even do that because the chute clears up so much, and it's not even. I don't know how to describe this thing. It's beautiful for like sidewalks. Okay.
Oh yeah, it works great for the front pathway and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the entire 10 feet of that.
Mhm.
But when it comes to the driveway,
I think
which
10 feet is kind of generous.
yeah. I mean, the driveway I would say is what, maybe 50 feet long or something like that.
Something like that. I mean, I did the driveway earlier today with it. By the way, I sent you both the links so that you can share it out.
I'm not. No. Whoa.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. I was gonna say because last week when I showed up, your driveway was garbage.
It was garbage.
And I was like, who shoveled? Who did this? This is horrible. They should go back to school.
It was. I think it might have been Scoop. Did you do the? I think my back hurt too bad.
I attempted to do it.
Yeah. I think my back
and
still hurt too
I only
bad to
say
do it.
that because it was just absolute. It was a basket bleep to try and get it done with that thing, and half of the driveway was already like in ice. So I
it was
really
bad,
couldn't do. Yeah, I couldn't really do too much. I did the best with what I could. So
I guess I forgive you.
Yeah, so give me at least some credit, you little bastard.
Okay, no.
I'm just kidding, Mike. I hurt you, man.
Yeah, all right.
Even though I haven't seen you now in a week. What am I gonna do without you, buddy?
Relax, you'll see him next week.
Well, there's things you could do, but I don't need to hear about it.
Yeah, had a girl.
The Fappening 2017.
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh.
That actually could work out pretty well.
No. That's a new hashtag. We'll put that. Damn, I really wish that we had vMix working because I installed a mod that would allow Mike to put random hashtags on the video feed and just fade them in, so that way we could kind of coin hashtags. That would have been a perfect one to coin.
Coin.
Yeah.
That's a fun word to say. Coin.
He's watching. Are you playing a game?
Who's playing a game?
This is, one of those, when you're doing something and it's like, oh, you got to sit here and go through a 30-second ad. That's what's happening right now.
So you're going through a 30-second ad.
Advertisers are just getting so obnoxiously obnoxious.
That's actually funny you said that, because I actually have Stardew Valley on the other screen. It's just there, sitting there.
So you're playing a game while we're at it, too.
I'm actually not playing it, it's just sitting on the screen.
Oh. Speaking of games, oh my God, Mike, did you see, and I posted it up on our Facebook page, did you see Rocket League is now adding additional vehicles?
No. What? Really?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so here's the article from WindowsCentral.com. Rocket League fanatics will soon get a chance to meld their childhoods with their favorite game with a pair of Hot Wheels cars. The Rocket League team took to their blog to announce that two of the most well-known Hot Wheels cars will be hitting the Rocket League pitch on February 21st, so sometime next week. There are two cars that's going to be there. It is the Twin Mill 3 and the Bone Shaker. And for those of you that don't know exactly what they are or can't see the picture right away, I would say that the Twin Mill 3 kind of looks like a modified Corvette, like the old Stingray design with an engine on each side of the hood, so on the left and on the right hand side, and it's green and it's really, really badass looking. And then the Bone Shaker looks like an old 34 Ford with a skull right in the front end. So those two, they are going to be added to the game. They are sold separately, unfortunately. They're $1.99 each. But for your money, you do get to pick up the cars along with exclusive wheels and 6 decals to go along with them. So, I don't know if I would, but for $1.99, I think you should get both of them. But they're $1.99 each. But for some people, I mean, like, Mike, how much did you pay for Rocket League when you got it?
I think it was like $15.
Yeah, that's about. I think I paid like 11 for it when I got it. So you figure you get that, and you're still well under $20, and then you get 2 Hot Wheels cars. I'm hoping that they come out with more. I want to see a couple more of the iconic ones. Like, yeah, these two are pretty cool. You know what I'd love to see out on there is the skins for like the General Elite. I would love to see them.
Dukes of Hazards?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of it, but I'd still drive that car.
Yes, I would too. I mean, let's just admit it. Okay, everything has gone way too much PC nowadays. So, unfortunately, when it comes to like the Dukes of Hazzard, that stuff has been yanked because of the Rebel flag on the roof. We all know the controversy that's going on with that thing. But I would totally rock that car. Not only that, but like back in the day when I was like a little kid, you guys, I don't even think you guys were even born when I had this yet, because I was only maybe about 5 or 6. And yeah, Brad, do the math. I don't think you were maybe even 1.
I'm 32.
Yeah, so 5 or 6 means that you probably weren't born yet, but I had a Dukes of Hazzard big wheel. And this is actually one of the things that my buddy Joe Altier, Just Joe, he does a lot of music.
I installed cable for him.
He is an absolute awesome guy.
I installed, yeah, he's tipped me $50. Great guy.
We got into this conversation on Facebook about big wheels and everything. He's like, oh, who had a big wheel? And I'm like, oh my goodness, I used to have the Dukes of Hazzard big wheel, and then attached to like the front handlebars, so to say, because I don't know how in the hell I managed
plastic handlebars.
Yeah, the plastic handlebars, but they were technically still handlebars. I had the little box. I would say it's about the size of a Nintendo, an NES system. Trying to get it in perspective nowadays, and it had a little a CB handheld microphone onto it, and it had built-in speaker to it too. So, and like right on a little CB handle, you could like fire off like fire engine noises or police car noises, and I had that attached right to the front of it. You could also talk into it, and it'd be like, pull over, or whatever. I actually did that too, because at the time I lived in an apartment complex, and right in the middle of the apartment complex there was a little courtyard where it had like clotheslines up, so people would be drying their clothes on there. And I still remember like riding around and around and around this thing for people to come out and try and hang out their clothes. I would run them down with my big wheel and be like, pull over! And, you know, it's one of those little memories that you just remember for your whole life. Okay, I'm done with my rant. But that's what I remember about stuff like Hot Wheels and all that, is stuff like that. So something like this would bring it back, these type of cars. It really brings a lot of memories to that.
Yeah, I had all the tracks and stuff too, man. That's kind of exciting. Now I want to pick up Rocket League again. I haven't played in a while.
I know, neither have I, dude. I don't think, no, you and I haven't. Have we played together in that game yet?
I don't think we've actually played together, no.
Ooh.
It might have to happen soon.
Dude, it might have to. I mean, you and I haven't played since I was a beginner in Rust.
Right?
If that tells you. And now I got, oh, by the way, I got Fallout 4. Did I mention that? I got Fallout 4 now.
Yay.
Well, have you played it yet?
No.
Oh.
I was never a Fallout fan. That's one thing I wasn't really on.
I'm not either, but it's actually pretty cool. So I wouldn't have gotten it had it not been for the fact that it's normally priced at $60, and because of Humble Bundle, I got it for like $16.
Can't beat that, yeah.
No, I wouldn't have, gotten it otherwise, but it's not a bad little game that really helps you pass some time. The only unfortunate thing is I'm not sure on how to do, I know you can do multiplayer on it apparently. I haven't been able to figure it out. Oh, another game that I just picked up recently was Ark, Evolution Evolved.
I've heard good things about that one too. So
yeah. It's kind of Rust, but it's set in like, say, prehistoric era, and instead of going up against other players, I mean, you can, but your main antagonists in those things are the dinosaurs themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But you get to like tame the dinosaurs and ride the dinosaurs and everything like that.
I hate you so much right now.
Is he still gassy?
Yes, extremely.
Oh man!
I think he stunk himself out.
Have
a great night, everyone. We're out.
If we had any listeners, we just lost them. It's okay.
It's okay. They can't smell you, so it's fine.
Yeah, smell-o-vision.
But I
can't. We're screwed.
They tried doing that with Futurama. Hey, speaking of which, have we heard anything about when Futurama's going to start again?
No, not as of yet. When we sat down to record our test show, they had actually announced that Netflix had purchased the rights to Futurama. I think the animation team for Futurama is probably going to start within the next few months, since it just literally got announced.
That ran for 7 seasons. Yep, there it is. 7 seasons, 140 episodes. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen every episode at least twice at this point in time.
I've seen every episode at least 10 or 15 times.
Same voice actors, right? Is what I'm saying?
Yes, everything is exactly the same.
And it's still, Billy West, oh my God, that guy is just absolutely crazy when it comes to, like, different voices. I mean, he's done pretty much anything, everything you could think of that animation-wise.
True.
As far as voices,
He's done commercials, television
Ren
shows.
and Stimpy.
Yep, Ren and Stimpy.
Katie Seagal, which...
love her. Still a hottie.
Still a hottie even after all these years. Married with children, she was not that hot, but let me tell you something.
She grew into it.
If you ever saw her on Sons of Anarchy...
Yep.
Oh my goodness. But
I've never watched...
Married children, I still had kind of a little crush on her, because she had a booty, man. She had the booty.
But the thing is, she wore the shoes that gave her the booty.
Well, that was the whole. Well, the whole point was she was not supposed to be hot. She was supposed to be just like this catty housewife.
The bimbo.
Yeah, the bimbo.
That's a good word.
By the way, I wanted to point this out real quick. We are streaming live on the Icon Radio Network, irnradio.net. Yes, irnradio.net, and the player will will automatically start, so you can just go to there and listen. So,
one more voice from there, John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio?
Yes.
Yes.
The voice of Bender.
Yeah.
He's
He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot.
I would love to reach out to, like, him in particular and have him do, like...
A Bender thing?
Yeah, a Bender thing for us.
I'm Bender. This is That Damn Nerd Show.
That would be cool.
Bite my shiny, geeky ass or something like that.
Yes.
Or nerdy ass.
See if you can get if we need it in at least 320 kbps. Wow.
So, okay, I'm gonna write these down because I wanna think of like all these.
Think of as many as you want. If you can get them, I will mix them.
I definitely want him. I want somebody from the show Archer too.
Hey, good luck with all that. Jeez.
I know,
yeah,
right?
Archer's going to be a little difficult. You might be able to get H. John Benjamin. Possible. Dude. That friggin' duck will not leave this. This is what I get for leaving the studio door open.
Mike, are you sure you don't want to broadcast from here, buddy?
I'm good for the night. Maybe next week.
Maybe once it airs out. Possibly. By the way, speaking of that, it's funny that nothing's working this week because we're in the process of actually changing a lot of stuff in the studio.
Yeah, move around TVs.
We're moving around TVs next week when we sit down to film our next show. We're actually going to have 4 TVs in the studio that allow us to see what's going on the video feed. So we've got 2 very small tube TVs over here. On the right-hand side of the studio for me.
Those are the type of TVs where when you're like, you know, you guys and myself, I would say.
You're like 6, 7, 8, they were in your room.
Yeah, and your mom would hook up your little Nintendo,
Yep.
and you'd have your little itty-bitty TV to go along with your Nintendo. That's those TVs.
I got each one of those at a garage sale for $2.50 a piece.
You overpaid for them.
I did.
Right.
But you know what? They work. If I were to go over and turn each one of those on, there's a VCR in there that we're gonna run our input.
Oh my
through.
God! There you go. You even got it hooked up to a VCR.
We're gonna patch our video through a VCR so we can actually record it on a VCR if we wanted to.
Oh my
Wait,
God!
you gotta record VHS of our
VHS.
stuff?
We're recording.
Yes!
We'll record VHS. We'll record digital, and we'll record on a DVD because it's a DVD VCR recorder.
Huh.
So yeah, so it can record the live video feed on a disc, on a VHS, and then hopefully by next week we'll get vMix figured out and working again,
Wow,
and we'll
that's fancy and retro. Proud of you.
fancy and retro. Thank you. I tried. I tried.
Yeah, you try too hard, but it's okay.
I do
Okay.
try too hard a little bit. So through the genius of coaxial cabling, we'll be having multiple televisions and monitors in the room.
Let's just say that the monitors that we use for our computers here in the studio, the monitors are bigger than the TVs.
That's true.
I mean, these are what? Maybe 17-inch monitors?
These are 17-inch monitors. No.
Hold on.
No, they're 19-inch monitors.
Oh.
I don't think that they are.
No, they're
Hold on.
19-inch monitors.
No, they gotta be small. We saw a tablet that's 19 inches, and that's definitely not 19 inches.
That's
what
she
you
said.
What are you measuring up?
That's what she
Mike?
said.
Maybe we should talk about that later. Offline. Offline.
That's not an on-air type of thing.
Okay, so I have it here. It's a 1280 by 1024. So yeah, you're talking about the old, was it 2:3 aspect ratio?
4:3.
4:3 of these older
Yes,
monitors.
these are not
Okay.
HD.
No, they're not.
No.
But 1280.
We can't afford that.
Yeah. So that's telling me what the resolution is. I need to know what size it is. Screen size. I'm now officially on a mission because I want to find out the size of these.
Okay. While you do that, Mike, how are you
versus
doing?
that.
Oh yeah, I'm doing. I mean, what do you mean? Well, how am I doing? I'm alive. I'm 6 feet above the ground, not 6 feet under, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
are you quite finished?
No.
Can we proceed with our show?
No.
Did he just start seeing Creed?
He did.
Seriously?
All right, I'm done. Bye, everyone.
He's actually getting up. I think he's going to go get a beer.
Oh, jeez. You scared him away already, man. It's only like,
should.
what, 45 minutes into the friggin' show.
He needs to go.
I'm gonna on the next beer. Jesus, I need one now. I'm gonna get one on the next break. Is that all right? Do you care?
Whatever.
All right. I desperately need one.
What?
I'm so livid over
Okay,
vMix.
no.
I can't let it go. I think we need to office space that computer.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? Actually, we can't because that's your computer.
Well, let's just also keep in mind that thing was just thrown in like 2 or 3 days ago, so you really haven't had the chance to. What are you running on that thing though right now?
vMix?
No. Windows 7, 10?
Windows 10 is the only thing that would allow the dual monitors to work. I tried XP. I tried 7. I tried 8.
Yeah, we tried because you ran into.
That was with the little Dell.
Yeah. You ran into the
I took
situation.
Xerxes and I went XP. I went 7. I went 8. I went 8.1. I was like, I really don't. Huh?
I said, geez.
I was like, I really, really don't want to put Windows 10 on this. So I threw Ubuntu on it. Ubuntu had dual screen. I was like, this is BS. So I tried to load vMix on using like Play on Linux or Wine or something like that. Wouldn't work because it needs .NET Framework, and as we discussed before, .NET Framework does not work out well on Linux. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to have to throw 10 on it. I threw 10 on it. Right after the installation, boom, both monitors came up. I was like, what the hell?
So I did find out that it's 17-inch on these things.
Okay, so they are 17-inch monitors. I apologize.
13.3 by 10, according to infobyip.com.
Which is my Bible. I mean, I'm there every day.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure thing, Brad.
Yep.
All right.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure that the consensus is good here.
Yeah, I mean,
If we say so, yeah. I mean, whatever.
Good for the most part.
Yeah.
There are 13 people listening to our live video or our live audio feed right now.
I'm sorry.
Which
I mean, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're back to like season 1 style, where we're just audio.
Well,
and we'll
I'm still
upload the video
researching.
later.
Right now, I'm researching when Futurama is going to come back. See if I could find at least some rumors, because man,
We talked about rumors last week.
I know,
We
but
talked about it.
I would be okay settling for a rumor on this.
All right.
Fair enough.
While you're doing that, Mike, on the breaks, if you could find a better alternative to vMix, I would appreciate that. Maybe I can get a refund. All right, we're gonna jump to a break. When we get back, we'll have more TDNS right here on YouTube, on the Icon Radio Network.
Yes.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Good going, buddy.
Stalk the guys on Twitter. Better yet, talk live during the show with hashtag #GetNerdy. Your tweet might just end up on our live video feed at thatdamnerdshow.com. Get nerdy with That Damn Nerd Show. The show continues next.
Man, I dig inner monologues. Hello. Oh, look, a fillet of fish just sitting here in my mind being all delicious. Hey!
That's my sandwich.
What? How did you get in my inner monologue?
Door's open. Give it back.
Man, get your own invisible sandwich.
Any day is a great day for a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. And right now at McDonald's, you can get 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for only $3.33. For limited time only, prices and participation may vary.
Welcome to Nice and Easy. How can we help?
Well, I'm thirsty, so...
We have juice, teas, waters, sodas, hundreds of drink choices.
That's a lot of drinks.
Need a boost? We've got Easy Street Coffee and great deals on energy drinks.
That's cool. And hot.
Ready to relax? Check out our craft beer selection.
Oh, classy.
How else can we help?
I think I'll just take these. Thanks.
Don't forget the milk.
At Nice and Easy grocery shops, we make things nice for you.
In a good, clean salad, every ingredient is the main ingredient. Whether it's big or small, first to go or best for last, sweet or not so sweet.
Seriously?
Whether it's tossed or twirled. If it's easy prey or place hard to get, Every last crunch, sprinkle, and drip should be as clean as it is delicious. Panera, food as it should be.
Since the dawn of time, steak has been the unquestionable master of the menu. So to perfect the perfect, we made the Subway steak and cheese footlong just $6 for a limited time. We take lean steak, now triumphantly free of artificial preservatives and flavors, and we cover it with a heavenly blanket of cheese. Yes, cheese. Feeling spicy? Try it with Chipotle Southwest sauce. The Subway steak and cheese footlong, now just $6.
Hey, this is Brad Stone for SparkRack.com. Do you need a good quality web host without all the frills? Check out SparkRack.com today. Better yet, sign up right now and get your first month absolutely free. Just enter promo code TDNS2017 at checkout. That's promo code TDNS2017 and get your first month absolutely free. Offer valid for new customers only. Offer expires 8/30/2017. Visit SparkRack.com for updated pricing and package information.
SparkRack. Spark your creativity.
This is Janet. She just bought a new Ford Fusion using TrueCar, and now she's feeling confident. Very confident.
Thanks for calling the Laughing Bone.
Hi, I'd like to sign up for an improv comedy class.
The beginner class?
No, the advanced class.
Have you ever taken an improv class before?
Nope, I'm actually pretty shy in front of people.
With all this newfound confidence, Janet can't stop smiling.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Let me guess. R.
No, it is the sea we love. Get it? The letter C, like the sea.
Oh boy.
When you're ready to buy a new or used car, visit TrueCar.com or download the TrueCar app to enjoy a better car buying experience.
Linda Fondren wanted Vicksburg to be the most fit city in Mississippi.
Walking is cheap, life is priceless.
She got 2,500 neighbors to start walking with her.
Let's come together to help each other.
She wouldn't let them give up.
And we end up losing 15,000 pounds.
Linda helped reshape the community she loved, literally.
If you want to be happy, you gotta be healthy.
Fitness. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
More to Prime than free. 2-day shipping on shoes. There are tons of movies ready to stream. It's like living in a film lover's dream. More to Prime. More to Prime.
I want to join. How much should I pay?
You can sign up for a free trial today. So let's sing it one more time. There's more to Prime.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me.
I've never seen selection quite like this. Every color and size in my mind. They have every single thing on my list, and with 70% off, who knows what I'll find.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me.
Wayfair, and the shipping was free.
Now my home's the home I wanted to be.
Shop everything home at wayfair.com.
How do you feel about nice and easy grocery shops?
I love shopping at Nice and Easy. The kids love it. I love your pizza. The meatball subs are really good. I love going to Nice and Easy for powdered donuts. I follow them on their app. I bring my brother with me. The people at Nice and Easy are really friendly. Sometimes I stop at Nice and Easy to pick up dinner for the family. I've been coming here since I was a kid.
Celebrating 35 years in the business of making life nice and easy.
How's that?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain, Glenn Quagmire. We're looking about a 4.5-hour flight time today. We got clear skies, good visibility. The temperature in Atlanta is 64 degrees. The flight's going to be a little longer than we've expected. We've got some very strong headwinds, giggity. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Want more TDNS? Find us on your favorite social media platforms and keep up with the stories and content you want most. More nerdery starts now on That Damn Nerd Show.
And we're back. TDNS. Live on the Icon Radio Network. Video will be uploaded to our YouTube page later tonight. We're having technical difficulties. It happens. Live with me, Mr. Scoob and Mike live via Skype. Hello, Mike.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy. Nice. Scoobus. I'm here. What are you doing over there?
All right, so during the commercial break, I did, like I said, I wanted to try and at least find a rumor about this new Futurama coming up. So I did find an article that's on MediaMass.net, and they were talking about, okay, well, you know, it's supposed to be coming around, and, you know, Reunion 2018 isn't happening. And then the first thing it says that about the rumors, update as of February 13th, 2017.
Which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's supposed to be ironic or...
If someone let it leak early?
I mean, well, I would say that maybe, just maybe, it might be that, you know, this thing was just published and say it was just published in England. Because technically
True.
It is...
It's midnight in England.
Yeah,
well, it's
past midnight
it's like,
over there.
It's like 2 a.m. there right now.
Greenwich Mean Time. So they're 5 hours ahead of us. So right now they would be 3 a.m.
Aha.
Okay, there you go. That's how you know. But anyways, I was thinking that that would be the case, but it says that this article was, or at least this particular website was updated out of Washington. So how are they updating? Oh,
it's possible if they use something like WordPress, which is what we use. The website itself has its own specific time code or time zone. So the server might be located in the UK, and the person that posted it could be here in Washington.
Or it could be that when they set up the program, you know how you have to go in there and change the time zone? Because we all know when you install Microsoft Windows onto your computer, you got to change it.
You got to change the time.
You got to change it from Pacific time for some stupid reason.
Because they default to that.
Yeah, but when they did this, they must have not changed it from Greenwich Mean Time. In other words, you know, 0 hour in All right, Greenwich. Yeah, Greenwich. Yeah, that's proper. Greenwich. All right, that is in England. So everything, when you say that we're 5 hours behind, you know, GMT, we're 5 hours behind England, and so on and so forth. So say you're in Texas, okay, you're 6 hours behind. If you're in Arizona,
I thought GMT was Switzerland.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So technically, it is 3 a.m. right now in England, which I'm sure one of our listeners actually might be one of my former employees. So.
Jeez!
Oh my goodness!
Those are all notifications from
I want to say hi to
TDNS.
her because, you know, she's awesome and everything. She's my little buddy over in England. I'm sure she might be listening. That's why I said
Joe Bosky commented
Here he goes. Yeah. So I'm going to continue to research this to try and find out when Futurama might be coming back.
Real quick. Joe Busky blames you for our video issues.
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Everybody else does. Even though I have absolutely nothing to do with it, Joe.
He doesn't even touch it.
Thanks, jerk
I don't even
face.
think Scoob is even... Well, you sat at the computer, but it was literally...
I sat here. That's all I did.
Just to try and get the
I sat
two
here
screens to work.
with my 2 energy drinks. I have already downed one of them. I downed one of them even before we started because I took a nap before we came on air. My God, I think I was a good, glorious hour and a half nap.
Lucky
that
you.
sounds enjoyable.
Well, like I said at the beginning of the show, I went out with a couple of friends over to their house, and we kind of had this like little they call it Super Sundays. Even though there's no football or whatnot, it's just a bunch of friends. We all get together. There must have been about 6 adults and maybe 10 kids there. So all of us crammed into that house, and we're all, you know, shooting the thing, so to say. And but I was so pooped afterwards because they made so many tacos and quesadillas.
You just used the word tacos and pooped in the same sentence.
Well, she overcooked, which I am not complaining at all, because by the end of it, she's like, "No, have some more. Come on. No, feed me." And all that. I mean, there was chips, dips, and everything of that nature.
And you brought nothing to the studio.
No, I didn't, because I left it there because they're my real friends.
Wow. This show just got canceled.
Yeah. So
and that duck is back.
It is. So I took a nice hour nap, and that was, oh my goodness, it was so nice. All right. Back.
Right. So if you want to bash Scoob, you can text us at 760-4727.
315.
315-760-4727.
Because here's the thing. Remember, as of
March 12th.
As of yesterday, 315 is now mandatory for every number dialed.
Except on an OB.
It's you have to run that through Google Voice anyways.
Yeah, but if you go into the settings, you can set your default area code, and if you don't dial an area code, it automatically assumes it's whatever you enter.
But it's not that it automatically assumes it
Oh
just
my
dials
God.
it without it. It's still dialing it with the 315.
I just got hit with it.
Yeah. So if you don't put in the
No,
area code on the
not
OB,
that.
it automatically puts in the... I know exactly what
I
you're
got-
talking. Brad, you're smelling my ass particles, okay? Let's just put it bluntly. So...
I'm very upset with you right
It's
now.
literally just putting in the 315 for us because it's, again, as of yesterday, 315 is now mandatory. And March, I think it was 11th.
March 12th.
March 12th coming up.
Exactly 1 month.
The 680 area code will be introduced. And that'll be ongoing for anything new in the area. And I'm still upset over the whole ordeal that we're getting an overlay.
Why didn't they just split it?
Why?
They should have just split it right at the county line.
We are the only freaking area in upstate New York that has an overlay. Everybody else split.
Yep.
And with the boom of Fort Drum, they should have split them off.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, PSC. You suck. We hate you.
Yeah.
Mike has no idea. He's playing his game. I can tell you right now. He's playing a game.
I'm listening, but I have I don't care about dialing through. I work out in the Finger Lakes, so I have to dial area codes anyway.
Well,
so.
you're like on the border of 585 anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't really affect me, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure you get customers from both sides.
Yeah, plus speed dials, so.
Like a bisexual. Yes, Ted, that was the joke.
Wow, that happened.
That was a quote from Family Guy.
Yeah, but that was absolutely horrible with the voice acting.
Never.
Yeah, it really was.
I don't even care right now. The Miller Lite is taking effect.
I love the fact that I will sit there and I think it happened earlier today. And Brad's on the couch. He was playing GTA 5.
Oh my God, so creepy.
Brad's on the couch playing GTA 5, and I'm on the balcony that's
The
right
overlook.
Yeah, the overlook to the second story of the house and everything. I look down at him. How you doing there, Brad?
No, it wasn't even that. It was, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I was like, what do you need? Hey.
Hey, buddy.
And then he did
I see you playing a little bit
the
of
flick,
GTA.
the neck flick.
The head nod.
Yeah, where it was like, what's up, you want some? Yeah, one of
But I'll
those.
sit there and I see you. You're playing the GTA 5 right there.
I was like, go away.
Are you going around doing your little missions there, buddy?
It's creepy.
Going around hijacking those cars and picking up those hookers.
No,
in
actually,
those
I'll
cars
tell you what. Since I got the Xbox One, I've discovered director mode. And
oh my God.
For those of you who don't know what director mode is in Grand Theft Auto 5, it's only available on the PS4 and Xbox One. It is essentially an unlocked open world, where you can enable or disable every cheat with basically the click of your cursor. And
You're going nuts with those explosive bullets, one.
And the explosive melee. Yeah.
Yeah, where you punch somebody and they
punch
explode.
someone and they explode. Yep.
I mean, what kind of bumble effery is that?
It's Grand Theft Auto. What do you expect?
You punch somebody and they explode.
Did you say bumble effery?
I did, only because of the fact that I know I can't say the actual word.
E-F-F-E-R-Y?
Yes, I have invented the word bumble effery.
I like it. I'm down with it.
Well, it's because
approve.
I can't say the F word right now.
No.
Because if I do, Brad will yell at me.
Yes, and then I will have to go through the video and censor it.
Take it out. Take it out.
Not only that, but it's also on the Icon Radio Network, which is on 940 AM locally. So don't do that.
No, got to go in and take it out there, Brad.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to whip it out of there.
Nobody else can hear it.
Whip it right out. Anyway, what else do we got to talk about tonight?
Well, there's a couple of other stories. I was wondering if Mike actually had something.
I don't really have too much for stories, man. I mean, gaming news has been kind of weird. I mean, it's been, I don't know. It's been a weird week, man.
It has. I posted that one up there about the Rocket League there.
You did.
Yes. I did that just for you, buddy.
So proud of you.
I know.
Trying to look at the other ones we have here. Oh, did you hear that for another year in a row, Syracuse was named the snowiest city in the United States?
Yeah, it's not going to change.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, it's not going to.
Buffalo beat us 1 year and everyone lost it.
Well, I think that was last year, wasn't it?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
When
they had like that 8 feet of snow.
The storm that shut down the New York State Thruway for the first time in its history.
Wait, Mike, weren't you and I working at the alarm company when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
you guys were.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
That was years ago. Years ago.
Yeah, so that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I think it may predate TDNS.
Huh.
Yeah,
so.
it did. It did because I remember that at that time, we were doing Nerdvana and Mike would come in around 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely what was going on. I mean, that's definitely what you guys were doing.
Can I bring up one thing that I noticed that Mike posted on the TDNS site on Facebook?
Is it about the fact that I had hair?
It's the fact that he had hair and Mike did not.
Yes, Mike was a baby face.
It's like you guys swapped hair.
I was like, here, I don't need this. Put it on your face.
Take it off. And Mike, you look like you're seriously fresh right out of the military in that picture, dude.
Actually, I think I pretty much was, yeah.
I think, yeah, you had been back for maybe 6 months at that time. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, was that taken at Singers?
It was.
Looks like
that
it
was,
just doesn't have all the pictures.
That
on
was
the wall.
actually one of the first trips that Mike ever made to Singers with me.
Yep.
I think it was just myself and Mike that night. Because usually it was myself, Andrea, Mike. Who else joined us? Was it Chris? Oh no, it was your brother.
Don't remember.
No, it was your brother.
Yeah, Joe
it was
there.
Joey.
Yep.
All right, so I mean, there was 4 of us. It was usually the 4 of us, and I think that was the one night that you were just like, "I want to go," and I was like, "All right, let's go," and it was just you and me. So I mean, yeah, Mike was babyface, fresh out of the Air Force at that time. I mean, looking back, it's kind of crazy because that was what 7 years ago.
Well, you got the flock of seagulls hair going on, Brad.
I do. That was back when I actually had hair to be proud of.
I mean, it's kind of scary. I mean, I'm sure I probably look the same exact way, except minus the beard myself. Well,
I actually thought about. I saw some older pictures of you, Scoob. I saw some older pictures of Mike, and I have a bunch of older photos of me. And I thought about doing a kind of a where are they now, but we know where we are now type of thing, where we'll just like show random photos from back in the day of us.
You have fun with that, Brad.
I thought about it.
I think Mike and I are going to veto that. We don't want pictures of...
I don't think you have a say.
Well, no, because those pictures are my property, buddy.
Ooh.
Maybe you shouldn't put them on Facebook.
No, see, I posted that Facebook disclaimer that none of my pictures are made for public
that doesn't mean
use.
anything.
Oh, nobody. That's how I roll.
Then you shouldn't have signed the contract to be on the show.
I think like the only picture of me back in the day like that, I was seriously that red-headed stepchild. I mean, nowadays I don't have really any red, at least
it's
up
mostly
here.
in the beard.
It's in the beard.
It's mostly in the beard.
My beard, let's just admit it, is nice auburn color mixed in with gray.
There's a lot of gray.
There is a lot of grays going on in my beard right now. But as far as on top of my head is concerned, this isn't even close to any more shades of red.
I've also noticed that if you look at me in the post right above my head here, I have there's like a streak of gray going on there.
Is it on the other side?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, it is on the other side.
Okay, so I got lightning strikes.
So yeah,
I got racing stripes on my head here.
You're graying on the sides of your head.
Yes.
And I'm graying in my beard. And Mike, being Mike and everything, he will never gray.
No, he'll never gray. Ever.
No, I'm amazing. I can't help it.
Shut up. You're that line from
Shut up, baby. I know it.
That line from your hair grease is still on the wall.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm looking at it right now. All right, so one of the things that Scoob had posted up on our Facebook wall was some great Valentine's Day gifts, gadget gifts at $50, $100, and $200 that you can get. Now, obviously, it might be a little too late for you to order it online and get it in time for Valentine's Day.
Well, you could probably go into a store.
But
and
yeah,
maybe
you
find
can
some
more
of
than
these.
likely go to like Best Buy or I think Walmart might have some of them. I just did a quick look through some of the items here. Scoob, did you want to go ahead and start this off, or?
Okay, all right. So for the under 50 range, and I don't even think that what I have is going to be in here, but I'm going to talk about it briefly. I know you guys have been wanting to. Oh no, it is in there. Okay, all right. So in the under 50 range, the very first one is just this very simple. It's a tilt Y charge, so it plugs into the cigarette port or the whatever port. Nobody ever uses it for a cigarette lighter nowadays. But
That's the 12-volt port in your car.
12-volt port on your car. And it's just very simply in the shape of a Y. You plug it in, and it gives you two USB ports. And each one of the USB ports charges at 2.1 amps, which, if you're charging an electronic device like a phone or a tablet and everything, the higher the amps, the better.
And the faster it's going to charge.
Yeah, definitely the faster. As a matter of fact, when it comes to the actual chargers themselves, you notice that a lot of the Samsung phones, they have a fast charging mode, and it's because they're at 2.1 amps. So this could theoretically charge your device that is compatible with fast charging. Keep that in mind first and foremost. It could quite possibly charge it in fast mode.
Essentially, most iOS devices do not have a fast mode.
Well, but the general nature of the iOS devices is that they do charge rather quick anyways.
But they don't have the fast mode like Samsung.
No, they definitely don't. They don't have any
They have the normal
wireless
charging mode.
Yeah.
Here we go again with the Apple bash.
It's just a disclaimer about it.
All right, so the next one is going to be an Aki Aura lens, and this is quite simply just a little clip-on lens for your device. Doesn't matter if it could be iOS, it could be Android, heck, it could be a tablet or anything like that. But what it does is it creates a 140-degree wide-angle lens and a 10x macro clip-on lens. So if you macro is when you want to really get up close to get detail of something. So you find yourself a little bug and you want to get a nice, good, clean picture.
Now, so that people know, the previous item that you talked about, which is the Tilt Y charger, 4.2 amp, 2.1 on each side. 18 are left in stock on Amazon.com, and it's $20. So, and I believe, yes, it does have free 2-day shipping if you have Amazon Prime. So you can actually order that, have it shipped to wherever you are in 2 days, right in time for Valentine's Day.
Sure, absolutely. Let them know, because they will get it shipped that day. That they weren't important enough to get it ahead of time. So
it's within the next hour and 40 minutes. I'm seeing.
All right.
So midnight, basically.
So back to this Aki Aura lens. Again, it is a clip-on one. I have something similar to this that I have found up on eBay, and it includes like this right here, the 140-degree wide angle and the 10x macro clip-on lens. Both of them are two separate lenses, and you screw them off with this little adapter and then screw it back on. The one that I got came with 3. I think the other one is just a plain old like a 2x zoom lens. An optical zoom, not digital zoom. Optical means that it actually zooms the picture without losing quality. Digital will zoom the picture, but you are going to lose quality. So that's the difference between the two.
Okay, and that one is $21.99 on Amazon.com. I'm sure you could find it on eBay, or some stores might have it too. And again, $21.99. It's actually on sale right now if you have Amazon Prime. It's normally $45.
So the next one that's on there is the Chromecast Audio,
which I've heard some good things about.
Chromecast Audio. It's gonna be a little guy. It looks about the size and the shape of a hockey puck, and with that it comes Bluetooth equipped with an aux cable, so you can plug it into a set of headphones, or not a set of headphones, speakers. The exact opposite of headphones. You could plug it into a set of speakers and turn them into Bluetooth speakers, and this will allow you to do so. So it turns any speaker into a Chromecast connected one. Chromecast Audio, which is, Chromecast Audio is now different than Chromecast, the actual video thing. Google has decided to change their name. It's no longer considered Chromecast, so to say. It's now Google Home.
Yep.
So you control it from the Google Home app now. But this is just audio, no video. Lets you stream apps like Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music from your smartphone to your favorite speakers of choice.
The TDNS app.
The TDNS app. So it's just a cheap way to turn that, if you got an old amplifier or whatever, plug it into there, and now all of a sudden you're streaming your content from your iPad, iPhone, whatever it may be.
And that is $30 on the Google store. It's store.google.com/Chromecast Audio.
All right, so the next item that's on there, and this is probably going to be great for somebody like me that I can't tell you how many times I misplace my keys or my wallet or whatever.
They're usually on the island.
Yeah. So it's called Tile, and with this, like I said, you've missed your keys or wallet at least once in your lifetime. You can't figure out where it is. What it has is got a built-in Bluetooth tracker, and all you have to do is go to the Tile Mate app on your phone, select the device, and then what it'll do is it'll start. It'll either show you on a map where the device is, or you can make it beep. You can make it beep to help you find your stuff. So if you're really, really the type of person that loses anything and everything, this is going to be for you.
Wow, actually, I'm looking at this on Amazon. Here's some of the bullet points. It's the world's best-selling Bluetooth tracker. Ring your things. Use your smartphone to make your Tilemate ring when it's nearby or out of sight. Find your phone. Double press the button on your Tilemate Tilemate to make your phone ring even when it's on silent.
Yep. So if you find the actual tile but can't find your phone, you can activate the phone using the tile.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I had a little thing where you had to whistle, like to find the keys. It's like a little key ring, and every time I watched TV, it would go off. I just heard it beeping.
There's one more bullet point that I did want to touch on for this specific item. Then we'll talk about the price, and then we'll cover the rest of the list when we get back. With this one, it says ask others to help. If your tile isn't where you left it, you can anonymously enlist the help of the tile community. With over 5 million tile devices sold, it is the world's largest lost and found network available online.
And I'll talk about an actual story I heard about that on the break too.
$24.99. Order it now from Amazon.com. We got to jump to a quick break. When we get back, we'll talk more about some great Valentine's Day gifts that you can get just in time. Stay tuned. More TDNS is coming up next.
You actually missed an episode?
That's how you get ants!
Fear not, my friends. We post every single episode of That Damn Nerd Show on our Mixcloud and Stitcher. Find us and hear the crap out of us. Yeah, take it. Take it all. All of our nerdiness. That Damn Nerd Show, now on Stitcher and Mixcloud, and it's free.
Welcome to Nice and Easy. How can we help?
Well, I'm thirsty, so...
We have juice, teas, waters, sodas, hundreds of drink choices.
That's a lot of drinks.
Need a boost? We've got Easy Street Coffee and great deals on energy drinks.
That's cool. And hot.
Ready to relax? Check out our craft beer selection.
Oh, classy.
How else can we help?
I think I'll just take these. Thanks.
Don't forget the milk.
At Nice and Easy grocery shops, We make things nice for you.
Man, I dig inner monologues. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, look, a fillet of fish just sitting here in my mind being all delicious. Hey!
That's my sandwich.
What? How did you get in my inner monologue?
Door's open. Give it back.
Man, get your own invisible sandwich.
Any day is a great day for a filet of fish sandwich. And right now at McDonald's, you can get 2 filet of fish sandwiches for only $3.33. For limited time only, prices of participation may vary.
In a good, clean salad, every ingredient is the main ingredient. Whether it's big or small, first to go or best for last, sweet or not so sweet.
Seriously?
Whether it's tossed or twirled, if it's easy prey or place hard to get, every last crunch, sprinkle, and drip should be as clean as it is delicious. Panera, food as it should be.
Hey, this is Brad Stone for SparkRack.com. Do you need a good quality web host without all the frills? Check out SparkRack.com today. Better yet, sign up right now and get your first month absolutely free. Just enter promo code TDNS2017 at checkout. That's promo code TDNS2017 and get your first month absolutely free. Offer valid for new customers only. Offer expires 8/30/2017. Visit SparkRack.com for updated pricing and package information.
SparkRack, SparkRack, SparkRack. Spark your creativity.
Since the dawn of time, steak has been the unquestionable master of the menu. So to perfect the perfect, we made the Subway steak and cheese footlong just $6 for a limited time. We take lean steak, now triumphantly free of artificial preservatives and flavors, and we cover it with a heavenly blanket of cheese. Yes, cheese. Feeling spicy? Try it with Chipotle Southwest sauce. The Subway steak and cheese footlong, now just $6.
This is Janet. She just bought a new Ford Fusion using TrueCar, and now she's feeling confident. Very confident.
Thanks for calling the Laughing Bone.
Hi, I'd like to sign up for an improv comedy class.
The beginner class?
No, the advanced class.
Have you ever taken an improv class before?
Nope, I'm actually pretty shy in front of people.
With all this newfound confidence, Janet can't stop smiling.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Let me guess. R.
No, it is the sea we love. Get it? The letter C, like the sea.
Oh boy.
When you're ready to buy a new or used car, visit TrueCar.com or download the TrueCar app to enjoy a better car buying experience.
Have you heard the news? There's more to Prime than free. 2-day shipping on shoes. There are tons of movies ready to stream. It's like living in a film lover's dream. More to Prime. More to Prime.
I want to join. How much should I pay?
You can sign up for a free trial today. So let's sing it one more time. There's more to Prime.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me.
I've never seen selection quite like this. Every color and size in my mind. They have every single thing on my list. And with 70% off, who knows what I'll find.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me. Wayfair and the shipping was free. Now my home's the home I wanted to be.
Shop everything home at Wayfair.com.
Linda Fondren wanted Vicksburg to be the most fit city in Mississippi.
Walking is cheap, life is priceless.
She got 2,500 neighbors to start walking with her.
Let's come together to help each other.
She wouldn't let them give up.
And we end up losing 15,000 pounds.
Linda helped reshape the community she loved, literally.
If you want to be happy, you got to be healthy.
Fitness. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Find the guys on Facebook and Twitter with hashtag TDNS Live and get nerdy. That Damn Nerd Show continues now.
Check it out.
And we're back. That Damn Nerd Show. Live on the Icon Radio Network. We'll upload to the YouTube afterwards. Scoob is in here with me.
Yep.
Mike is live via Skype.
Nice.
Live via the interwebs.
He's drinking.
Nice.
He is drinking. Well, I'm drinking too, technically.
Let's just put that out there. Mike V is drinking right now.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so back into let's get back into the list. That way Mike can jump back into his game here.
So what I was going to say, the story about the tile that I had read about is that a gentleman had a tile attached to his luggage when he was flying. Figured that was going to be the easiest way to try and find his luggage coming off the carousel. Well, he was flying from, and this is, I know, I'm going to say like from Boston to Atlanta. I know it's 2 cities in that general area or whatnot, but he was flying from Boston to Atlanta and had the tile in with his luggage. Well, he got to Atlanta, and I'm sure you're probably going to anticipating his luggage was not there. So going back on the whole thing that it does have essentially a worldwide network at this point in time. He did activate the tile on his luggage, and lo and behold, it did locate his luggage in Sweden. So it's, I didn't find out the exact details as to how it ended up in Sweden, but he was able to find his luggage in Sweden, and in the end, flowers, candies, and everything. There was a big reunion, and I'm sure kisses between the guy and his luggage.
Wait, so
True story.
Here's my question: does it use cell towers?
I want to say that it not only uses the Bluetooth for near range, but I'm also assuming that it probably uses some kind of Wi-Fi signal and open networks in order to locate itself, if need be.
Yeah, but what if it's out in the middle of nowhere with no Wi-Fi networks?
Well, then you're
and no Bluetooth.
Brad.
That's just, I'm just asking what any self-respecting nerd is going to ask as well.
But the guy was able to find his stuff because of that. So, yay, tile!
Yay.
All right.
How much is that was right now?
$24.99.
Yep, $24.99
on Amazon.com.
So the next one in this list, I'm going to kind of just briefly go over it, kind of skip over it, because it's really one of those things where you're only going to use it maybe once or twice. It's just simply a USB-C to micro USB adapter. So if you happen to have one of the newer phones that are switching to USB-C, which would have been the Note 7.
Sorry, my stuff is out.
But there's, I believe, the new, as a matter of fact, I think the LG G5 currently uses USB-C.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming the G6 when that comes out. Possibly even the Samsung S8 when that comes out is going to be using the USB-C. USB-C is going to be Android's answer to the Lightning cable, and I only say that because it's reversible, so it doesn't matter which direction you do. This is just quite simply an adapter. So you can change your current existing cables from the micro USB to USB-C. Plain and simple. So
$6.69 on Amazon Prime. It retails for about $25.
Yeah, they say retail for $25, but it's
still expensive though for just it's just a little adapter, right?
Which, if you think about it, and Mike, you might actually be able to come across some of these, is that it was thrown in with some of the Samsung Note 7s.
It was, yeah.
So, the next one on the list I do want to talk a little bit about, only because I happen to own one, and that is going to be the Amazon Dot Echo, or Echo Dot, sorry, my bad. So, the Echo Dot is Amazon's answer to, say, Siri on a cell phone, or Google now has that Google Home, as we were talking about. It's just a little unit. This is literally the size of a hockey puck. Brad, you've seen it, and you've actually kind of
quite cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So you wake it up by saying, in my case, I have it set for Alexa. So say I want to set an alarm for tomorrow for work, and I just go, Alexa, set an alarm for 7:20 a.m. And it comes right back, set an alarm for 7:20 a.m. tomorrow. And it's very quick when it comes to the commands. It will, if I tell it, say, I go, Alexa, play the artist Deftones. It'll all of a sudden, it'll say, playing the artist Deftones, and start going right into it. You can connect it via Wi-Fi to other devices. So if you have, say, a Nest system, which is for your home that controls your heat and your air conditioning, You can go, Alexa, set the temperature for 72 degrees, and it'll change the Nest via Wi-Fi. And that works for smart lights now. So you can say, Alexa, turn off the living room lights. It'll turn off the living room lights. Of course, all these devices are sold separately, but they will interact with the Amazon Echo Dot, and it's a very, very, very fluid setup process for these types of devices.
Sounds fairly intricate.
It is, but it's very smart. Like, if in the morning when it wakes me up, because the damn thing is loud as hell, even though it's a very small unit, I do have it hooked up to an external speaker. It makes it even louder than that. But when it goes off, I'll go, Alexa, stop, and I'll just stop it. Or I'll say, Alexa, snooze, and it'll, set off the alarm for 8 minutes from there. I have a fun time, because when I had it set up and I was showing Brad, I would go, Alexa, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. And of course, it says, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Immediate. It was almost instantaneous.
It didn't even hesitate.
Nope.
So
what they need to do is set it up so that you could say, Alexa, Rickroll, and it will automatically play that.
I think that would be absolutely fantastic. I wish it would do something like that.
So is it like Wi-Fi or something, or how does that work?
It is controlled via Wi-Fi for getting anything that it needs up. Because you could say, Alexa, what are today's deals? And it will actually check. Obviously, it's going to check for Amazon for these deals. But it will say, a 24 pack of toilet paper is on sale right now for $4.99 with free shipping.
At Wegmans.
No, it's going to be all stuff that you buy off of Amazon.
Oh, so it's only Amazon.
Yes.
That's
nice. Once a week, I will get an email from Amazon, and they actually integrate more commands into it. Like, I could say, I did the other day, I go, Alexa, good morning. And it would say good night, and it would be, today is National Talk Opposite Day. So when you want, say that it's raining outside, you say, oh, it's sunny outside, and it goes on. They actually were able to integrate it with Mars Rover, so you can get updates as to what Mars Rover is currently doing right now. And maybe, well, we only got 20 minutes left, so maybe I'll bring it into the studio for our next Sunday. But we'll go through a couple commands with it, and it's actually a very cool device on some of the things that you can do with it.
It's got an external output, right?
It does. And
so we can patch it right into the board.
Yeah. It's got both the aux output and a Bluetooth output, so you can hook it up to the external speakers either way. But it does have the aux output, so yeah, we can theoretically do that.
You can.
Although it's loud enough, I'm sure any one of our microphones can easily pick it up.
How much did you pay for it, though?
I paid $40 for it.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
it is on Amazon.com right now for $49.99 on sale. However, Amazon is out of stock with these.
Yeah, they were out of stock of. They come in both black and white. They were out of stock of both. When I went to order it, however, on the last page, it was like, oh, the black is in stock. So I went ahead and got the black. I was going to get the black one anyways. But that was a couple of days before Christmas, as I had gotten a $50 Amazon gift card, and it was on sale for $40. I figured, you know what? Why not? I'll get it.
The Amazon Echo itself is available at Bed Bath & Beyond. Literally, I'm getting this from Google. There is one that looks like a Pokeball.
I'm not sure.
There's a dot that has a Pokeball skin on it.
Yeah, it's going to be a skin, because there is a difference between the Amazon Echo and the Echo Dot.
The Dot is the little device that connects to your Echo or to Alexa, right?
Yeah, that's it, with a small internal speaker. The difference between that and the Amazon Echo is the Echo is the one that contains a Bluetooth speaker. So it is approximately 8 inches tall, and it retails for about $150. So you
$179.99.
Okay, so $180.
Yep.
And I will tell you, because of the fact that you could hook it up to an external speaker, and external speakers, I bought mine. I used that same exact gift card. I got both that and the speaker that I currently have for the $50. So I saved myself $130 by using an external speaker instead of actual
getting the echo. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so well worth it.
All right, and again, you can get that on Amazon. The black and white are out of stock. They come into stock on March 12th. So a late Valentine's Day gift, but I mean, it's still the thought that counts, I guess.
And one more thing I want to also mention, when I got my Echo Dot, I got 3 free months of Amazon Video to go along with it. So therefore, I'm actually watching the Grand Tour because of that. So,
cool.
Yeah. Amazon Video and Amazon Music it comes with. So, and obviously you can get yourself a free trial with Amazon Prime to go along with it too. So,
Mike, how are you feeling about any of this stuff? Anything that's piquing your interest there?
Well, I'm interested in that. I've been looking into it. So I was wondering, is it actually Bluetooth? How does it get all the information? That's so. I mean, Scoop kind of went over everything already.
Yeah. I have the app installed on my. Jeez, I'm dropping everything. I have the Amazon Alexa app installed on my phone, and through the phone, you only need the app for the initial setup, and that's only because obviously the little dot does not have any type of interface on the top of it where you can tell it what Wi-Fi network. So you load the Amazon.
Kind of like the Chromecast. I mean, you have to have the app just to set it up, and then once you set it up, anyone can connect to it by typing in the code that pops up on the screen.
Sure.
And so is it like voice activated, so like only you can talk to it, or can anyone say anything?
Anybody can say to it. I can fine tune it to my voice, but but that's only going to be because of the fact that my accent may be different from somebody that's say in Georgia or
my dad
or your dad or somebody in Wisconsin or whatever. So there might be a couple of things that might be a little different between one person and another as far as pronunciation is concerned.
Here's a good example. I mean, when he was showing me the device itself, and for example, he had said, Alexa, play "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley. It kicked on, and about 3 seconds later, I said, "Alexa, stop," and it stopped. So it did recognize that we were two separate people, but it still recognizes the command.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that with a lot of the voice command systems, you have to activate it, wait for it to respond, then give it the command. With the Echo Dot, you do not. I will literally go, "Alexa, set an alarm for 7:20 a.m." And it immediately kicks right back, set an alarm for 7:20 a.m.
Nice.
But you could set up what action word you want it to respond to. Like I said, I got mine set up for Alexa. You can have it respond to the word Amazon, Echo, or recently they just updated it for all the Trekkie fans out there. You can activate it using the word computer.
Okay.
But
nice.
I'm sure that one would cause a lot of confusion because we all know that, like, when it comes, like, say you have a TV set up next to it, and I've encountered this only a couple of times. The other day I was watching an episode of CSI, and there was a character on there called Alexa. So every time they were talking to the character or called out the character's name, all of a sudden I look over and the little dots light up on my dot, listening for a command. I mean, it eventually timed out and didn't do anything.
One of the cool things that he did not actually mention that I will mention is on the top it has a lighting array.
Yes.
The lighting array itself, it's a 360-degree lighting array. Mm-hmm. But the lighting array, each one has its own little LED.
Yeah, and the reason being is that on the top of it, it has 7 microphones.
Don't take this away from me. Let me say this.
Oh God.
While for example, when he did the Rick Astley, I mean, we'll use that as an example because it's the example that we used in the first place. When he did his, the little light on it focused right on the same direction that he was in relation to it. When I spoke to it, the light shifted around and shined from the direction that I was speaking from. So it has, as he said, it's got 7 microphones. It's able to tell what direction you're communicating to it from. So I'm assuming when your TV was talking, the light was facing the TV.
It was, as a matter of fact. And it's kind of cool, too, because even with it playing music, it will still be able to pick you out while the music's playing. So you don't have to walk up to it and be like, Alexa! You could talk normal, and it's going to immediately recognize, oh, nope, you're giving me a command. And you'll see the little LED, which in this case, it's a blue ring, and whichever direction you are on the Alexa, it'll light up in green instead. So it's kind of freaky in that it literally looks like an eye looking at you.
Yeah, it locates you.
Yes, it
Which is
locates you.
The first step in the AI invasion.
But like I said, lately they have updated it so that it responds to computer for the Trekkie. Because, you know, back, I know you guys really aren't much of Star Trek fans, but I got a couple of friends of mine that are. They will absolutely go nuts for that. So you wake it up by using the command of computer instead. But you can, like, I'm looking through the app right now on my phone because I can program it through here. I have it set for a Syracuse area code, or not area code, zip code. So if I say, Alexa, what's the weather outside? And I'll say, the weather in Syracuse is...
crappy.
Yeah, pretty much. Or I could be like, Alexa, what's the weather for the next 7 days? And the cool thing is I could talk exactly like that. You don't need to be like, Alexa, what is the weather for the next 7 days? I know the older AI, even 2-3 years ago, you had to talk in that nature for it to pick you up. But now the way it is I literally just go, Alexa, what's the weather for the next 7 days? And it will spit out, you know, Monday, blah, 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 with a high of blah, 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 and it'll go right through the whole thing. And the cool thing is, say it gets to Thursday and I'm like, all right, I don't want to hear it. I just go, Alexa, stop, and done.
It cuts out.
It just cuts right out. And it's like, okay, well, what else do you need there, buddy? So,
all right, what's the next item that we have here? Because we're spending a lot of time on the Alexa.
Well, it's
we'll cover
we'll
cover more of the Alexa next week.
Yeah, because I'll bring it right down into the studio.
Alexa, Dot, the Echo, all of it. We'll cover it all.
Yeah, Alexa's its formal name.
Yeah, it's technically called an Alexa, you jackass.
All right, so the next one is going to be and we're now in the $100 range, is the Daydream View VR headset. This is made by Google themselves, and what differentiates this one from, say, the Samsung Gear VR that I have is that this one, aside from, you know, like I said, it's made by Google, but this is a universal unit. So it has a fabric strap on the inside that
it's adjustable.
It'll hold onto your smartphone. So technically, you could use something like an iOS device on this because of it too. However, the other thing to keep in mind is that it does not have the same type of integration that the Gear VR has. Like the Gear VR has a directional pad on the side, plus integrated buttons for select and back and all that. This does not.
This has a remote.
Yes, it utilizes a remote instead. And the other thing that really differentiates this too is that what part, not the lens part,
the viewfinders.
Yeah, but the part that goes that's pressed up against your head to hold it in.
It's called, that whole piece is called the viewfinder.
Okay, all right, we'll go with that. I like it. But that on the Daydream is made out of fabric.
So it's not that hard plastic.
No, it's not plastic. But my Gear VR, even though it's made out of hard plastic, you know, still the part that comes in contact with my face is a nice, soft, plush fabric.
Yep.
This is all fabric.
So it's for the jogging mom on the go that matches her tracksuit.
Well, the only downfall I see about the fact that this is all fabric is that it is not going to dissipate heat that quickly. So while you're using it, you're probably going to get a lot warmer than
just by looking at the photos, and obviously, Mike, I don't know if you have it pulled up on your end there where you can actually see it, but just by looking at the photos, it does look like the fabric is thin and it breathes. So I don't know if heat dissipation would really be an issue, since it looks like a thin fabric and it looks like a cross-stitch pattern type of thing that allows it to breathe. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that would really be too much of an issue.
I'm not too sure. I mean, those people who are used to Google Cardboard, this is essentially the replacement.
The high end.
Yeah. This is the high end of the Google Cardboard. So when it comes to looking for the apps, I'm sure any app that worked on Google Cardboard is going to work on this. Whereas, like on mine, because I got the Samsung VR, I have to use apps designed by Oculus. But Oculus, as you know, is the upper echelon when it comes to these VR headsets. I mean, there is a separate Oculus headset that retails for like $900 because it's got, you know, the computer chips, processor, and all that built into the headset itself.
You don't need your phone for it.
Yeah, whereas mine, we're using the processing power of the phone for the headset, so it's a lot different. And this, you know, being that it's got to be a Daydream ready device. So, you know, essentially anything that could have worked on cardboard can work for this.
All right. Now, it comes in 3 colors. Slate, which is like a gray color. Crimson, which is obviously crimson. And snow, which is white. So, it retails for $89.99 on the Google Store, store.google.com. It is available for $49.99 right now.
Okay, all right. So it is actually under the $50 price point.
Yes.
So, all right. And then there's one last one that I will cover only because it's the last one that's going to be under the $100 range. And that's going to be the Philips Hue LED Starter Kit. So if you already have an Amazon Echo or Echo Dot, this is the exact unit that I was talking about. You could pair that with the Philips Hue LED Starter Kit, get the voice-activated apparatus, activated apparatus.
The thing.
Yeah, the little thingy that communicates with the bulbs. So you will get 2 white LED bulbs and the Bridge Hub, which the Bridge Hub, all it's doing is the interaction between the Amazon Echo and the bulbs themselves. The Echo does not interact with the bulbs directly. They will go through the bridge first.
It's kind of like, for example, if you're a DirecTV customer, or for these two people, Mike and Scoob, you'll understand what I'm talking about. With like the wireless Genie set, the wireless receivers that they have, you have your normal wired receiver, and then you have a video bridge, which takes the signal from your satellite dish, puts it into a little it looks kind of like a wireless modem or wireless router, and that's what your wireless things connect to. The bridge is essentially the little device that your receivers connect to. It's essentially the same technology. It's just instead of watching television, you're controlling a light bulb.
Yeah, it's
essentially
what kind of acts like the translator, much like what we talked about last week with the whole gaming server type of ordeal. Yeah, one of those things. You remember that conversation?
Shut up. Keep
don't
going.
you, Brad? All right. Well, you know what? We'll
I had to re-listen to that show today when it re-aired.
We'll do one more only because I actually did kind of talk about it earlier. Under the $200 range, we do have the Google Home unit. This is the direct competitor to the Amazon Echo Dot. The Amazon Echo, because this one does have that. It kind of looks like a fancy...
It's got a built-in speaker.
Yeah, it's got the built-in speaker. I like its description. It looks like a fancy air freshener. But it really is one of the simplest ways to
technologically.
Yeah, sure. A home. Gives you immediate access to Google Assistant, which anybody with a Google phone, an Android phone, knows that you can be like, okay, Google, and
tell it to do something.
Yeah, you are going to use the exact same command when it comes to something like this. So, I think...
However, the OK Google thing can actually be reprogrammed. You can change it from OK Google to Google or smartphone. I think are the only 3 options right now. But I know Google was experimenting with other ones.
Yeah. So, I could be like, okay, Google. Oh, all right, hang on.
Wait,
I have it on silent. So.
Didn't we do this in the second season?
We did.
We did this where we messed with each other's phones.
Yeah. And I'm only doing this just to show, or so our listeners know what it's going to be like. Okay, Google. What is the weather outside?
It's 33 degrees with snow in Cicero. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
And that's why Mike's not here tonight.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the voice commands. You could do stuff like that to it. So if I were to say, get me directions to Destiny USA, it would come up with directions. But this Google Home, it also does the whole integration with the smart TVs, because yes, you can connect it to your TV and command it, as you know, Brad, because you do the same thing with Cortana on your TV.
With the Xbox One, yes.
Yep, with the Xbox One. So you can control it from the Google Home, Amazon Echo, whatever it may be. You can control them now. So you can say, like in your case, you say Cortana, change to Discovery Channel. Just change to it.
Yeah, most of the time it tries to Bing it, but
yeah. No. Let's just admit, first and foremost, Cortana is flawed.
It is flawed.
Compared to Google,
it is flawed.
Compared to Google,
very much so. And Xbox just released an update about a week ago where you can change your default search engine from Bing to Google, because so many people complained that they didn't want to use Bing on their Xbox.
And last item on there is the Nest Cam indoor security camera.
Before you jump off of that, the Google Home.
I'm just mentioning it because they can be integrated between each other.
Okay, do it quick, because I want to mention what the other stuff you can do with the Google Home.
Okay, well, it's simple setup. Around-the-clock video, records full HD. You can easily check in from anywhere with the Android app. Even comes with a free trial of Nest Aware. That, I'm sure, is going to be at the $200 price point.
All right, so back to the Google Home here. Now, they do have a partnership with several providers, I guess you would call them. Nest, as you just mentioned, is one of them. Spotify, Smart Things, IFTTT, Pandora.
Oh, IFTTT. That's a language that you set up parameters. So if blank, then blank. That's IFTTT. So if this, then that. That's what IFTTT.
I didn't want to go into that because most people would have gotten confused.
Well, I'm
just Googled
said right out what that is.
It's also compatible with Pandora, which most people use anyway. Google Keep, Calendar, and Play Music, as well as TuneIn and YouTube Music and YouTube Red for your TVs. So if you can sync your home with your TV, it's also compatible with that. You can, like the Alexa, you can get it to play music. All you have to do is tell it which one. It will translate languages for you. Mm-hmm. So you can say, for example, if you were to pick up your phone and say, "Okay, Google, what's hello in French?" It would actually tell you what hello in French is.
Yeah.
This device can essentially do the same thing.
Okay, Google, what is quesadillas in Spanish? Quesadillas.
Okay.
I'm sure it is. I didn't actually bring it up, but I'm just assuming.
Now you've got me wondering. Now you have to do it.
Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, hang on.
Mike, do you think quesadillas in Spanish is quesadillas?
I don't think quesadilla is actually a Spanish word, but let's find out.
I think it's a U.S. word.
Okay, Google. Translate quesadillas to Spanish. And it didn't actually say it out loud, but yes.
Quesadilla in Spanish is quesadilla?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, that is correct. Some of the specs that come with that, real quick, because we're almost out of time here. It comes in white slate fabric. White or slate fabric. It is BGN and AC Wi-Fi compatible, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. It's got dual driver speakers, and it's a 2 amp with a DC power jack connector. It supports Android and iOS devices. All right, $129. Google Store.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right, we are That Damn Nerd Show. We're here every Sunday night. Granted, our equipment will work. We'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'm Brad. Scoop's here across the table. Mike, live via Skype.
Yep.
Take it easy, everyone. Have a great week.
Toodles.
That Damn Nerd Show was recorded live at Venture One in Cicero, New York. No part of this broadcast may be used or transmitted without written permission from the hosts and Ventura Communications. Copyright Ventura Communications, Ltd. All rights reserved. For information on this and other Ventura Communications programming, visit venturacommunications.com/programming.